Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another first hour impressions video where I play a game for about an hour and then I edit that footage down and give you some very vague opinions about the game. I'll avoid spoilers as much as possible, including the story and including even some puzzles. But never mind that. We're about to get our first gameplay. And me being me, I'm going to totally botch it. I'm supposed to press L1 and R1, but instead I pressed L2 and R2. So yeah, first gameplay, my first mistake. That's kind of what I'm known for here, but never mind that. This is called Very Bad Dreams, and as you might guess, it involves navigating our way through a bunch of nightmarish and kind of surreal locations. I'm going to skip over a lot of this tutorial stuff here at the very beginning, but making a fist and then breaking through these boards will allow us access to this room, and I don't know if you would technically call this a puzzle, but it's sort of a little puzzle to figure out how to get into that cage. There is a bow inside that cage that we need to access. So yeah, I don't know if this would technically be like a spoiler, but I'm going to skip over the actual acquisition of the bow. Firing a bow in VR is often a satisfying thing. Holding the bow in my right hand and then using my left hand to pull back the string and release the arrow. It's just a cool feeling when you hit the target. But I have lowered a ladder, and that allows us to climb. Sometimes you find ladders, sometimes you climb up like a rock face. But this is a very similar climbing mechanic to what I've seen in other games. Just reach up and grab a rung by pushing a button, and then you can rotate your body around with the analog stick. It's a very immersive thing. We have a zip line here, and as usual with VR, we have depth perception. So if you have any kind of vertigo problem, that might be an issue for you. But I think you can see what I'm talking about here, because we have transitioned from the creepy cave tunnel to a nice sunset beach. And then we are going to transition again to another creepy tunnel with arms coming out of the walls and out of the ceiling. And we have a creepy mask on the floor there. So yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. That's kind of what this game is. Each section of the game, or each little room like this, it might not last very long. Sometimes you're just walking. Sometimes you have to solve a little puzzle or find a key or something like that. But putting on this mask will teleport me once again to another creepy tunnel, and I assume that is me running along right there. And now I'm getting control, and so yeah, here we have a little action sequence, and I failed it several times. I'm not going to make you watch all of that fail, but here is my my successful run. It's quite linear. I have seen, I guess, 2 or 3 sections of the game kind of similar to this so far. Eventually something is going to be chasing me. I'm going to pick up a flare gun, and I'll use the flare gun to get through these barriers, and then you have to reload after each shot. If you look to the left here, I slowed it down so you can see this shape approaching. That is actually what's going to be chasing me. Kind of reminds me of a beholder in D&D, so screw that. Let's get out of here. It's not always readily apparent when you have loaded the flare gun properly. You'll see me stop and struggle a little bit to reload. That's because I wasn't sure that the shell, yeah, here it is. I'm not really sure that the shell is inside the barrel there. But I think it is, actually. It's just hard to tell. and you do have time to stop and mess with the flare gun a little bit as that creature is approaching from behind, but eventually, if you stay ahead, you will reach the end of the tunnel, and we will once again teleport to another strange place. This is all darkness with a ghostly figure walking ahead of me, and another ghostly figure has appeared. We're kind of walking toward a large, kind of a mouth looking orifice, and I'm speeding that footage up. A couple of large arms reach out to grab us, which of course looks very cool in VR. And here we are waking up. I guess this is like a hotel room. So we have successfully reached the main menu. So that's quite a milestone there. We're in this hotel room, and it looks like we've been there for a while, and that makes sense because unfortunately I stupidly got stuck here. You can see it says chapter 1.2. There is a journal over here. There's not much in it at the moment, but I could press a trigger to turn the page. And then over here we have a remote control for the TV on the wall. And it tells us that we need to push a button here. And I changed the channel, and it brought up this screen of, what looks like the Earth and explosions going on. So that's kind of alarming. But what I really should have done here is to keep changing the channel. But I did not do that. I watched this for a minute, and then I put the remote down and I tried the door. There's another door on the other side of the room. We have this weird frame here. It says that they're going to keep evolving the game, but this came out about a year ago, so I don't know really how well it sold. We have chapters and additional content in the menu. It has Dean's Dream, Part 1 and 2, but clicking on that tells me that I need to pass Chapter 3.1 before returning to Dean's Dream. Here are the chapters. I replayed the first part of the game, but then I still ended up back in this room. And eventually I decided to go ahead and just play Dean's Dream. So I guess the rest of the video is really the DLC, the free DLC that came out. So we're jumping ahead in whatever the story is. I have no idea, really. I'm going to guess that this guy has problems with his wife, just based on this dream right here, but never mind that. We'll get to that. We start off this dream, apparently, as a baby in a crib. And you have some blocks there that the game wants you to arrange. And once you do this, some strange paranormal activity starts taking place. I was trying to climb out of the crib right there, but you can't do it. But yeah, the paranormal activity escalates, and the kid starts to get scared, unsurprisingly. A whimsical little stuffed elephant says hello and then walks on out of the room, which is of course quite creepy. And then this happened. That genuinely gave me a chill right there, because you're stuck in this small space. You can't get out of that crib until, of course, this the little gate swings mysteriously open. But when that arm from under the bed pulled the crib toward the bed and it got dark, like I genuinely got a chill right there. But never mind that. Let's go try to find that stuffed elephant. There he is down at the bottom of the stairs. So let's go check that out.
Daddy? Daddy?
It looks like Dad fell asleep watching TV again, but never mind that. We have a small puzzle here to solve, just a little 3-piece puzzle, and once you do that, another weird mask appears on the floor over there, and putting that mask on does not teleport us, but it does seem to end the baby's perspective there, and we wake up instead in the other room. So suddenly we are Dad waking up in the other room. Sounds like it's raining outside, and when I go investigate the house, eventually I hear a commotion upstairs and I see the baby kind of run through the wall there. So I tried to open the door, and it will not allow me to open the door, but I was intrigued by my stretchy arm, so I had to do that again. I wonder if the baby is actually supposed to be running down this way, because going through into this room, we can see the baby again, but then when we round the corner, the baby is gone and the little stuffed elephant is there. But now the baby's back downstairs. We're trying to catch this baby, but the baby is gone again, and I assume this is my wife. She seems kind of pleasant, but also a little bit creepy. I don't know. Some music starts up in the other room, so of course we have to go investigate that. This atmosphere is really cool with the rain and the thunder and the music and the crackling fire. Makes me think of Resident Evil, but never mind that. We have a record playing here in the corner. Something made me suspect that a person might appear behind me. And when I went to turn off the record player, the wife stopped me, and she wants to dance. So she's not really concerned about the baby. Let's have a nice moment with our wife here.
It's our song, my love. Where is our son? Where is our son? Where is our son? Where is our son?
Another loud commotion to investigate. I thought he was upstairs, but it turned out to be downstairs in the basement. The wife is sounding more agitated. She wants us to find the baby. She slammed the door. Now I have to go over here into this darkness, which I don't like.
Make it out alive!
I don't think of myself as being afraid of the dark, but I did not like walking through that darkness right there. And I think this game is kind of effective in that way, you know, making you nervous, making you wonder what's going to happen next. The wife is still yelling at me as I find this lighter here, and she's kind of reminding me of the woman in Resident Evil 7 and 8. I can burn this cloth, and then this happened, which was also a genuine chill-inducing moment, even though it's technically kind of rough, and I would generally say that about the game. It's effective, but it could use a little bit more polish. This is a small team though, and like I said, the game, I think it came out about a year ago. I have no idea how well it sold, so I don't know what polish it will ever get, but I do like it. I do like it. Of course, since I'm only showing you gameplay from the first hour, there will be stuff that you're not seeing here that I have seen. For instance, you smoke cigarettes to regain your sanity and calm yourself down, and that is necessary at times. but I think you can get a general idea of what this game is all about. There's a lot of walking and looking around, and sometimes just listening to things in the darkness. But occasionally you have to solve a little puzzle here and there, and then sometimes you have these basically linear action sequences where you're running and avoiding things. Sometimes you have to jump at the right moment, open a door, or remove a barrier of some kind, and something or some things are chasing you. There's a part where you're wearing a gas mask and this doctor is chasing you. So yeah, overall I do like this. Hopefully that has come across in this video. Halloween is still approaching. I'm still thinking of buying another scary game, so I haven't decided what that will be. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.